In this episode of The Gay Bear, I'm going to be responding back to criticism that I have recently received while people have questioned my decision to become a gay adult content creator. Primarily, I have received criticism from another English person or British person. So, this channel, The Gay Bear, has a WhatsApp group. Anyone who watches this channel is free to click the link in the description and go into that WhatsApp group and have chitty chats with other people that watch this YouTube channel. And it's been very much a nice experience where people chatting in that group are all dotted around the world, and we generally talk a lot and we discuss all manner of topics and give each other genuine, honest advice. And I also ask people their opinions on videos I'm making and stuff like that. But one or two people have contacted me privately through clicking the button and then responding to me privately and given me criticism about my recent decision to start filming gay porn. So, first of all, the criticisms have been this: that one, I'm too old. Two, if I do this, I'm going to ruin my career as an English teacher, because I'll never ever be able to work as an English teacher ever again. I'm bringing shame to my family. What are my parents going to think of me for doing this? Essentially, what I'm doing is morally bankrupt. And I would love to reply and just tell people where to shove their ideas. But actually, I'm going to be articulate, and I'm going to attempt to be articulate. Here's hoping. I'm going to attempt to be articulate with regards to my response and why I've decided to do gay porn at the grand old age of 43. Previously in my life, I passed up opportunities, really genuine, good opportunities. And I'm sure that everybody who watches this who is older than 30 or 40 knows that when you're young, opportunities fall at your feet. But as you get older, these opportunities dry up and they disappear. When I was 19, my boyfriend was a male model. And he took me to work with him one day to a casting. And a casting is where all the models go and they try out for a job. I went with him to a casting, and I stood in the corner of the room and I just watched all the people, and all they had to do was run up to a camera and go "Arr!" and pretend to be a tiger. That was it. And that they recorded it and took a photograph, and that was it. Pull your best tiger face. Grr. And the casting director come up to me and he said to me, "What modelling agency are you with?" And I was like, "I'm not with a modelling agency." And he said to me, "Are you trying out for this job?" And I was like, "No, I'm just here with my boyfriend." And he put his hand on my shoulder and he whispered in my ear, "You really, really should try out for this job. You really, really should." And he's like, "All you have to do is give us your name and your number. All you've got to do is run at the camera, pretend to be a tiger." And I was fearful of this opportunity. And I said no. I was like, I'm just here with my boyfriend. And the guy literally shrugged his shoulders and was like, "Your loss." Walked away. Basically, the guy said to me, "This job is yours. All you've got to do is run at the camera, pretend to be a tiger. Do your best tiger face." And I said no. And I think about that a lot. The second opportunity that I really, really, really regret is I was dating a guy called Oscar. He's a Spanish guy called Oscar when I was 27, and he invited me to go live on a tropical island, one of Spain's tropical islands. And I said no. And I really regret that, because there was someone who genuinely loved me enough to invite me to live in their house in another country, and I said no. And I often think about him too and how that would have turned out. So recently, when I was contacted by two Spanish guys who asked me if I would like to do gay porn with them, being the active part of the equation, I said yes. I follow a porn star on Instagram, and I know that Instagram isn't real. I'm not delusional. His name's Oliver Hunt. I think he's beautiful. Oliver, if you ever watch this, if you ever want to get married, whatever, he's beautiful. Anyway, I follow him on Instagram. And even though I know Instagram's not real, he travels the world filming content, and he's always hanging around with guys on the beach, and he just seems to be loving life and having a great time. And the last thing is that I have well and truly fallen into a niche, and my niche is gay bear / what will very soon be like muscle daddy. I used to be a muscle daddy. If you look at my YouTube profile picture, I was a huge muscle daddy, but I hurt my shoulder lifting weights, and I couldn't lift weights for a while, and then it all just went. But now I'm getting it back. So yeah, now there are some problems, and the criticism that I received is like, what will your family think if they find out? Actually, there are so many other things I could do that are worse. I'm a 43-year-old man. I plan to be working with guys who are in their mid-20s to mid-30s. I'm falling under the gay daddy category. There are so many worse things I could do. I could be a criminal. I could be a murderer. I could be whatever. I could be something horrendous. A serial killer. I'm definitely not any of those things. I'm someone who enjoys sex and who feels totally comfortable with themselves and doesn't have any hang-ups about it. And that's a really, really, I'm going to say, special / beautiful thing. I don't feel repressed by my sexuality in any way. And that's great. That's an amazing thing. At this moment in time, there is nothing that I can show you with regards, and I can't link to any of it anyway, because that would break the YouTube YouTube policy thingies. But if you are interested in watching me go down to Pound Town, especially with the guy who's coming up on the screen right now, there's a link in the description, and you can click that link, and it will take you to a quick form that you can fill in, and that form will add you to a mailing list, and I'll let you know when everything is ready and up and running. Hey, thanks for watching my video all the way to the end. Wow, this one was a long one. About 50% of it ended up on the cutting room floor. However, don't forget that there is also a WhatsApp group for my YouTube channel, and there's a link to that in the description. So if you want to join in with the conversation, ask me any questions, or just chat with the rest of the guys, go down to the description, click the link, and we'll see you there.